Hello and welcome back to Krish Wanderlust. Hope everyone is doing good and staying safe at home. We'll directly go to the video today. So the major concern that every motorcycle rider faces is the safety of their vehicle when they park it outside their residence area. Even in a residence area, or if we go out of the state or something like that, the main issue that haunts the motorcycle rider is the safety of the vehicle because every rider will be loving their vehicle. That's an obvious thing. People who rob the bikes just crack the steering lock and take the vehicle easily. We always think of ways to overcome this issue, and I have seen people carrying chains and locks to safeguard their vehicle when they go out of the town. This is not very practical because we'll have to carry the chain and the lock, and when we are going for a long ride, it is a bit difficult to do those things. And I'm not sure how effective that is. Today we are going to talk about one or two methods through which we can safeguard our vehicle and give an extra lock or safety measure which might prevent the robbery of our vehicles. So let's just go in and see what we have in store today. This is the first thing which I use. Pretty simple actually. We can just use this to lock the disc of the vehicle if it's a front disc. I have a bike with a front disc brake, so I use it to lock the disc. Put in this in the disc brake, and it locks the disc. And when someone is trying to take your vehicle, it just gets stuck in between, and the wheel doesn't move further. Uh, this was the first thing that I used. This is pretty similar and very cheap. It's cost around below 300 rupees or something. It's made out of aluminium. The main concern that I had is about the quality or the sturdiness of the material because this is aluminium, and there is a chance that if someone is pushing or taking the vehicle too fast, it gets hit to the shock absorber or some part of the vehicle, and then this might crack. I have seen reviews that confirms the same, so I was a bit doubtful about the quality of this thing. But so far, I have not faced such issues. Nobody has tried to rob my bike, so I haven't come across any issues like that. We just use this thing and forget that we have used this lock in the disc. And when we return to the bike and take the bike, it will hit the shock absorber or the disc lock system very hard, and that might be an issue. It might damage the disc or any part that it is hitting. So there is another issue like that. So this one I do not recommend because I have used it. I have not faced any issues so far, but there is a chance that it might get damaged itself, or it might damage some part which it is hitting hard. So guys, this is the product which I was talking about. It's called caps lock. Um, So it is basically a thing that locks the handlebar along with the front disc lever. The mechanism is pretty simple, and that's what makes this so effective. I'll just unbox and take out the product. First of all, I have got these two keys. So I do have a spare key. That's a good thing. This is the main product. I got the color I got is yellow, but they do have so many options, and I think they ship it randomly. I have seen black, red, and so. The color I got is yellow. I don't mind the color because I'm more interested in what it does actually. And we do have a user's manual here. Let me just check. It's in Chinese, so not useful. Keep that aside. And if you check the box, there is a side which has all the instructions in English, so that will help. The user's manual is not meant for us. This is a Chinese product. They haven't mentioned that when I ordered it, but as long as it works, let's just keep that box aside and try and open this thing. Before that, I think, yeah, when I'm holding this in my hand, it is pretty sturdy. The plastic is hard plastic, and it feels like pretty solid and good quality plastic. Uh, the keys also are very nice, very sturdy. and good materials have been used to make this, to forge these keys. Okay. Okay, the lock is also pretty smooth, so no issues there. They have given two extra bushes here. When I read the manual, they have mentioned that it is given to adjust accordingly to the bike handle grip size. So some people like to keep it thin. So for them, I think we need to get in that those extra bushes there. And they have asked us to glue in the bushes after adjusting according to the bike handle grip. So mine is a Royal Enfield, and this is the normal grip itself is normal size itself is fine for me. So basic thing is like this part it holds a accelerator grip, and this part it holds a front brake lever. So when we use this thing, we just keep it like this and press and left turn, which locks. So what it does is when we press the front lever and lock it here, so the wheel doesn't move further. It is like we have just made the wheel stuck, so the wheel won't move further. Many of the robbers who try to steal our vehicle would be um, interested in doing it in secrecy, so they are not going to make any fuss about it. So that is the main advantage we have. So when we have this lock, it is actually pretty much visible. It appears to the eyes, it is very evident to the eyes. So if someone is trying to tamper this lock, people are gonna notice, and this is not something that the robbers want. So that is one point, and it is not easy to break this lock. Pretty much sturdy, so that also makes things harder for them. I think this will work. This will work because we already have the steering lock. Even if the person who is trying to steal our vehicle is able to break that lock, this thing will hold because he will not be able to move the wheel further. The wheel will be stuck because of the disc brake. Even for two wheelers like gearless scooters, we can do the same thing. It does, the mechanism is same. So there also it will work. I think this is a good purchase. I will be using it for almost all my trips. So and the cost is also not very. It is not very expensive as well. So I'll give the link to buy this and price and details in the description. So you can just go to the link and buy this thing if you want it. That's it, guys. That's all I wanted to say. All I wanted to show today. This is another useful thing that we can carry during our bike trips. Even if we park our vehicles in the parking lots, it will keep them safe. Pretty much useful, worth it. It's not very expensive. So if you like my video, please like and share it with your friends so that everyone gets the information. And for more videos like this, please go ahead and subscribe my channel, which is Krish Wanderlust. We'll see you soon with another video. Until then, adios amigos.